Yo, what's happening, boys?
Hello and welcome to the Something Something Show. My name is Adam. As always, I'm joined by Rhys, and
Yeah,
for a lovely little change, we're having Ryan for more often. Hello,
What's happening?
you alright? How's it going?
Yeah, yeah.
But
How are you boys today?
yeah, not bad.
good. Not bad, yeah, but it's bloody freezing outside.
It is very cold.
Oh, it is. Is there a reason for that?
It's the weather in it.
Well,
No, I mean like
we
there's
are getting like the coldest winters in like over a decade, I think. Like in some places, like it's not this bad here. In some places in the UK, it's like -20.
Whoa.
Did either of you watch rugby today? The Welsh Scotland
No,
game.
No.
I'd say it did.
When they were doing a pan of the stadium, it was just covered in snow, just everywhere.
Did they call it off?
It's
No. The actual inside the stadium was fine, all the pitch and that, but all
we got
around
like
the
heated
stadium,
pitches.
yeah. But imagine having to play in that though. It'd be bloody freezing.
Oh yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
you're a rugby guy though.
Yeah.
Nothing bothers you.
But Wales did win, by the way. It
Oh,
was a good
well,
game.
jolly
Nice.
good. Jolly good.
Nice.
I remember last time it was cold, there was a reason for it. We had like some Baltic winds from, where was it? Do you remember?
No, but there's
I think it was what do they call it? The Beast from the East.
Yeah, that was it.
yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a chilly
Yeah.
one. I don't think
That
it
was
snowed
freezing.
that much though.
Nah, it
global
didn't. It was just freezing for no reason.
global warming, or more specifically climate change, to blame anyway? Because like, obviously the summers get hotter, but don't the winters get colder as well with climate change?
Yeah.
I think because of where we are, I think we're getting like more extreme summers and more extreme winters.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
glad we got decent weather in the summers for once.
Yeah, well,
Other
we'll
than
see.
it pissing down for 3
Instead
months.
of getting 1 day of sun, we'll get 2 days of sun.
Exactly.
I was
Yeah.
I had a little observation, right? And
Right.
people take the piss out of English people for talking about the weather.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
UK people for talking about the weather. Like, fair enough if you're Australian and you go outside and you go to your mate, oh, it's sunny again, and then you try and have a conversation about that. But if you're here,
Sunny all year round.
yeah, you'd look like a right numbnuts, wouldn't you? But if you're here, it's something to talk about. So screw
Exactly.
anyone who says otherwise.
Yeah, but wouldn't that
Yeah.
get boring though? If it's just sunny every day,
No,
all day.
Oh yeah.
It
no.
I
would
would.
get boring.
Oh yeah. I like, if there's one thing I can't stand, is like the dead of summer. It's like so hot.
Well,
Imagine,
Welsh
like, that.
people just lose their minds in the heat. I've never seen such ridiculousness.
I don't think it's just Welsh people. I think it's British people.
It's probably due
No,
to the fact of where we live as well.
yeah,
We're in Wales, so
yeah, true. But no, I'm,
Right. So, do you want to get on with some real news? Because I've got a good story.
oh, what's your real news thing?
Right. So, you know how they're all rolling out the vaccines and that because they got to do it for prisoners as well for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
Well, there's this one serial killer. I'm not going to say his name because fuck him.
Good.
He was given the coronavirus vaccine. He's 67-year-old serving a life sentence for the murder of 10 women and girls.
Oh,
That's the thing though. Like, one, he's in the the most vulnerable subset of people, but also like COVID's been like crazy in prison. So
True, but people like him don't deserve the coronavirus vaccine, if you ask me.
Oh
Like,
yeah, true. But you
why
got to think
should
about it
he
the other way
get it?
though. You got to think about it the other way. If the people in prison are the ones spread it, they spread it to guards. Guards go home and spread it to their family. So it's like such a hotspot of COVID. Like, whether they deserve it or not, they still have to do it
it's
because
still like
it can still become
people.
it can still become like a breakout point, and then like all those guards can infect tons of people and visitors and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, there's some
So that's why they've done it. But it's still still a bit what's a bit ironic, I suppose.
I know. It's like he's taken the life of 10 women, but he gets to be able to continue his life, obviously in prison, which isn't great.
Well, guess what, boys?
What's that?
Yeah.
In like 10 years or 5 years, we're all going to find out that like vaccines obviously lead to autism and that. So in the grand scheme of things, just wait for it to play out. Speaking of letting things play out, I think it's time for our first song. What do you reckon?
Oh yes, let's do it then.
Well,
Cool.
oh, that put us perfectly on time as well. Oh, that's a pun, isn't it?
It's nice.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think of it. Right. That leads us into to It's a Strange World.
Puns.
Yeah.
Strange Worlds. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Who wants to go first?
Well, Adam's got a few more stories than me, so I think he should probably go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these weird little news stories that I have got for you. What am I going to start off with? Oh. Okay, here we go. This is one from last time. Hollywood sign temporarily reads HOLLYBOOB. Are 6 people arrested?
Nice.
Yeah, get a load of that. So police.
How have they managed to do that? Go on.
Let's have a look. They basically put tarp over it to like cover one letter, and then like turned the D into a B or something like that. You know, they just did it. Right?
I bet they turned like the W sideways, so that it looks like a B.
It did explain it in the article, but I didn't actually copy it over.
I was gonna say, like, they wouldn't have been able to turn the W sideways because have you seen how big those fucking letters are?
Oh well.
I mean, I don't know how it works. I know they're big, but I mean they managed to do it. So
well,
they give them some credit.
That's happened a couple of times, isn't it? Where they've like someone's put something over the Hollywood sign to make it read someone else.
I know there's a Family Guy skit where they make it say something
but it's funny
dirty.
either way. Go on,
But,
tell us what happened anyway.
Yeah, it says police in Los Angeles said 6 people were arrested after altering the Hollywood sign to read HOLLYBOOB in what alleged perpetrators said was a breast cancer awareness message. Laurie said 6 people who claimed the stunt was intended to raise breast cancer awareness were released after charges of misdemeanor trespassing. There's no vandalism because the sign wasn't damaged, he told the Los Angeles Times. So they got away with it pretty much. Yeah, and just said, stop messing around with tarp, you bloody perverts. Yeah, so they got away with it.
Yeah, I can remember something similar.
It's a good achievement, yeah.
I can remember something similar happening a few years ago, where someone changed the sign to say HOLLYWEED.
Oh, that classic.
That seems a lot easier than Hollywood.
It does, yeah.
Hollywood. Yeah.
You literally have to just put lines on each of the O's. Whereas with HOLLYBOOB, you've really got to change the letters, so it's a little harder.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go from fun vandalism to self-vandalism, I guess.
Okay.
So there's a 12-year-old who almost died after eating 54 magnets in an attempt to become magnetic.
I saw that. That's brilliant.
That's not a smart thing to do, is it?
Science mad boy had to have 6 hours of life-saving surgery after he ingested dozens of magnets for an experiment. Riley Morrison, 12, swallowed 54 magnetic balls to see if he could get metal to stick to his stomach, and what they looked like when he went to the toilet.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
So he swallowed one batch on January the 1st and the second on January the 4th. When they failed to pass through his system, he woke up his mother, 30, at 2 a.m. and told her that he had swallowed 2 by accident. An X-ray revealed that there were way more than that. And fearing that they could burn through his organs and kill him, he was rushed into surgery to move for a 6-hour operation. Riley from Greater Manchester spent 10 days unable to move while vomiting a green liquid caused by his bowel leaking and had to be fed through a tube.
Oh God!
Pretty brutal.
Yeah.
That's great.
I mean,
X-Men really.
So really, what we learned here is comic books need to have a "Do not try this at home" warning stuck on the front.
Yeah.
At that point, if you are trying shit like that, it is just like natural selection.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the kid he is a 12-year-old.
No, but he's old enough to know. Don't don't swallow a magnet.
Do you reckon? What age do you kind of stop being like a little bit?
Like I reckon around like 7 or 8, you stop putting things inside your mouth and then swallowing them.
I mean, that is true. The last time I swallowed something, I think it was when I swallowed like a 2p piece when I was like 5 years old, and I wasn't supposed to eat, like, obviously.
Just throwing
Yeah.
rocks up into the air for no good reason, just to try and catch him again or something. On a busy street, yeah.
Any other crazy stories,
yes.
Ed?
Yeah, I do. I've got one for you. This is just a sort of headline, I guess, but it's interesting. Do you remember the people that stormed the that government building in America?
Oh, the Capitol, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the guy in the big like Viking stuff?
Yeah.
Yes,
like
yes.
the main media guy, right? So he got like maybe put into prison or something like that for doing what he did, right? And you think, oh, he's going to be a big lad in prison, right? Because he's all dressed in that. But
Yeah.
he's actually refusing to eat the non-vegan food, and apparently is losing loads of weight.
Well,
Non-organic, sorry.
Oh, so not necessarily vegan then, non-vegan.
Well, it just
I was
has
going
to
to say, like, surely they could like offer a vegetarian option or a vegan option.
but it has to be organic. That's the only way he's going to eat it, mate.
Well, he's just being a fussy prick, isn't he?
Yeah, they've tried going up to him saying this is organic, and he says, "Can I see the wrapper, please?" He's a nightmare, but he's losing weight. Apparently, he's losing weight, right?
I mean, he's like one of those kids who refuse to eat when they're in a tantrum. Eventually, they'll get hungry and just eat whatever they're given.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's gonna get to a point where the prison will step in and like protect his safety, so to speak. So they'll make the decision for him.
Oh yeah, well they'll force feed him. I don't know what the protocol
honestly,
would
he
be.
seems like such a I don't know what the word is, but he seems so dramatic that I think he would probably just get hungry and then just start eating.
Oh
like,
yeah,
he'd be like, shit,
you wouldn't be fussy if you're about to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Here's another one. Do you remember we spoke about that flight to nowhere?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favourite stories you've done.
Ryan, basically there was a flight that you got on, and it just flew around a little bit and then came back.
And came back down to the same spot it landed in.
Yeah.
Like, took off.
Right. There's a headline here. It says, "I believe I can fly." Now this is just like a sadder version of that, I think.
Right.
So I'll read on. So it says, on 3 occasions this past summer, Zhongshan Airport in downtown Taipei, I'm not sure where that is, allowed 60 passengers the chance to check in, collect their boarding passes, clear security, wait their gate, and board the China Airlines Airbus. The plane's destination? Nowhere. Right? You see, like before.
Okay.
Yeah. The groups were lucky winners of a contest that let people role play a day out in the airport, satisfying their nostalgia for a time when air travel was still a fun, easy prospect. So once the passengers boarded the plane, they basically sat on the plane, and then they said, "All right, well, you got to go now."
But was air travel really ever a fun, easy prospect?
Maybe back in the
air
day.
Travel is literally no, but anytime you're going on holiday, literally air travel is literally the worst thing. You gotta go to the airport like 3 hours early. You gotta wait around. You gotta do all. You gotta make sure you got your bag. It's like the worst part of the holiday.
Honestly, going to your destination, it can be a bit exciting. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna be there soon. Coming back, nightmare.
Certainly not easy or fun. It might be a little bit exciting, but certainly not easy or fun.
Nah.
Plus, this is China. Like, everything is depressing in China.
Like, how desperate do people have to be to do something like that? Honestly,
I reckon that'd be pretty fun.
It would be, but
we'd have to get a free meal.
Yeah, a free meal. Well, it's not really free though, is it? You paid like £800 for the flight.
No. They won it in a contest, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I suppose a free a free airplane meal. That's glorious win, that is.
Yeah, because airplane food is always the nicest.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you get the flight to nowhere, and you get the amazing gourmet airplane food as well. Can't go wrong.
Did they even move, or did they just sit on the plane?
That's what I was going to say. I don't think you'd even get to the food stage.
Oh, you don't even get to fly.
No, I don't think the plane moves. They just sit you down. You click in.
So like, it literally is just a worse version of the one we said before. Then.
Quite literally, yeah.
Like I said, everything is more depressing in China.
Very much so.
Very true.
So on that website, it wasn't like actual news stories. I couldn't find like a thing. Like it was just a headline and that, right? But here's another one. Right. Most boring show ever. Okay, is the letters that are big. I'll read on.
It's not an advertisement, people.
No. If you're visiting Fukoku, right, in Japan, I said that wrong, on a budget, there's a hotel that has you covered. You can stay for a paltry 100 yen a night, which is about $1.20 Canadian. The catch: visitors must agree to let the hotel live stream their stay on its YouTube channel. So far, over 500,000 viewers have tuned in to watch strangers sip tea, read, and once a guest attempted to play Twister by himself.
Weird.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, everybody knows why they're tuning into that live stream. So they want to see some people do some weird shit.
If people know they're being live streamed, they're not going to do weird shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can hope. I mean, Twister Man.
At the end of the day, though, it's a hotel for £1.
Yeah, to be fair.
It's like the Megabus, but sleep-wise.
Like, how nice is this hotel? Like, what are we talking? Are we talking like Travelodge or the Hilton?
I think it's decent. It's at least Travelodge.
Probably like the Premier Inn.
Premier's not bad.
Do you know?
Premier's a good hotel. Their breakfasts are banging.
You know Lenny Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did all the adverts for like for Premier Inn, I think it was. He was doing some sort of a ad for them somewhere else, and he got put up in a Premier Inn, and he refused to stay in there because it wasn't good enough.
It is like those, like those adverts where, like, celebrities using a certain pair of pants or a certain deodorant, and it's like, yeah, but we all know they don't actually use that deodorant in real life.
They're just doing it for the advert.
Yeah, you're an ad.
Like, if they're using some, say, like, 30 quid body spray, they're not actually using that. That's just for camera.
All right.
He's basically saying that the celebrities who do the adverts, they quote unquote use the product, but they don't actually use the product.
Oh, I see. Yeah. They are endorsed by them and will promote them. All right. Yeah. Speaking of promotions, here we go.
You're smashing these out now.
I know, right? This one is called Bed on Arrival. Okay. Right. Quality sleep is important, and investing in a good mattress can help. But in 2016, a New Yorker, Karen Burr, recognized a potential loophole. Mattress returns. For over a year, he slept on a man named Karen.
Man, I was going to say a man named Karen. What?
No, I don't trust this. But anyway.
No, to be fair, it is New York.
Hey, Karen, come over here. All right. So for over a year, he slept on rotating series of free trial mattresses sourced from online companies with money-back guarantees. Burr realized he could hack the system by simply returning his purchases within 100 days. They've often got those, if you're not completely satisfied within 100 days,
guarantee you.
Yeah, we will give you your money back. By the time he had bid a bed adieu, he'd ordered another one to take his place. So, if anyone needs a bed,
a little bit of a pain in the ass, but if you're frugal, it works.
Yeah, apparently that's why he stopped. He moved into a flat where with no elevator or something like that. Lazy.
Yeah.
He couldn't keep up the grind.
Nah.
I've got another sort of survival story, I guess.
Oh yeah, go on.
We're going from the 12-year-old who almost died after eating magnuts to something a little bit different.
Yeah.
The 3 Cubans were rescued after surviving on a Bahamian island for 33 days. And they ate basically only coconuts and rats. So
Oh.
I'm not sure how they got trapped, but basically they were airlifted to safety on Tuesday after being seen waving flags. The US Coast Guard were just on their like general patrol.
Whoa.
Pretty good.
Local media reports suggested the group had lived on conch shells, rats, and coconuts while struggling to find fresh water. Now, are conch shells like they have like little animals in them or something? Because you can't eat shells.
Maybe?
I'm thinking, they may be like,
Yeah.
I don't know, what are they called, like mollusks or whatever, the little creatures that live in shells.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe that's what they are. I don't know. But anyway, the two men and a woman told rescuers that their boat had capsized in rough waters between Cuba and the Florida Keys, leaving them stranded on Anguilla Cay. But yeah, 33 days, coconut rats.
Do you reckon
It's a
they
bit shit.
cooked them or?
I was just going to say,
Not gonna lie,
obviously they cooked the rats. But this is the thing. Imagine your only seasoning for those rats is coconut.
I
That's
don't
pretty
know.
depressing.
I reckon Walkers might be releasing a new flavour.
Yeah, do us a favour.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to see if it comes out as some new funky diet. Oh,
Right, they get back to America and this a new advert comes up. Do you want to lose weight? Well, get stranded in Cuba.
Apparently they're really hard to open, coconuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have you seen how thick they
I
are?
just assume so.
They're thick with two
You got to
C's,
smash them
mate.
with a rock. Smash them into a rock.
Or with a diamond.
Or just get a pet coconut crab.
That's their job, isn't it?
Yeah, they can literally crack them open. And, well, they can crack open your skull, so I don't think a coconut's going to be much of a problem.
Well, I'll be on the watch out for them on the side of bins and stuff.
I need to be the guy who
Yeah.
found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh, gal. Remember we said about when we did the coconut crabs feature before, and it was like Amelia Earhart?
Oh, yeah.
She was the famous first one to, like, I don't know, fly around the world or whatever, but she got lost and was never found. And now scientists reckon that she was eaten by coconut crabs.
Yeah. Not a good way to go. They can climb.
On that cheery note, do you have any other crazy news stories? Or
I think I am actually out. Sadly.
I've got one news story.
Whoa.
It's a bit of a serious one, not really a wacky one.
Oh, I mean, I think we can handle it though.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. We're big boys.
So today, a 7.1 magnitude earthquake hit just off the coast of Japan.
Now that's a big boy.
Japan are always getting
However,
pretty bad earthquakes.
do you remember what happened 10 years ago? There was another earthquake and then a tsunami in Japan.
Oh yeah, I do kind of remember that.
Where are you going with this?
I'm saying they usually like Japan is known for again like local earthquakes, tsunamis, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know, but this is 7.1 is massive.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, I think the biggest one I've heard is like a 9 or something, but yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Obviously, none of us have been in an earthquake, so I don't really know how I would react.
Yeah,
Well, you just shit yourself.
I mean, let's be real. We have like 0.1 magnitude earthquakes, and you've got people on Facebook going like, "Oh, did you feel that? Ooh, my dream catcher shook."
Nah, it was weird though, seeing like the walls like go all funny.
Yeah.
But
No, but and, like that's like how big was that?
seven something on the Richter scale, I think you said.
No. I mean the one Rhys was on about, the small one.
Oh, it was
Oh
like
no,
one.
I'm just talking about in general. Like, just saying in general, we sometimes have like tremors. Like they're not really big. They're usually like less than 1.0 magnitude.
If you can see like the walls and shit moving in less than 1 magnitude, imagine what 7.1 is like.
Well, hopefully, everyone affected sort of got to safety.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully everyone's
they've also said, luckily, there isn't a tsunami warning.
That's good.
So they've only got the earthquake to worry about.
The good thing about having very average weather is that we don't get any of these hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis.
No, I don't think
Blah,
we'd do very well in like.
Let's be honest, the whole country shuts down after like an inch of snow, so
Yeah.
That puts us on to Wacky Wildlife, I
Oh
believe.
my god! Like directly on time as well. Okay, Wacky Wildlife Report. So in this,
time we've ever been on schedule, I think.
it's going alright, isn't it? So
Yeah.
in this little feature, we're going to tell you about some mad stuff that we found out about animals. Do you want to go first, Rhys?
Yeah, sure. So cold, and Britain doesn't have the most exciting animal range. I thought I would dive into some British winter animals. You're not going to get any bears or wolves here because apparently they don't even exist in the UK.
Apparently not.
We'll go for some other creatures. So all of these creatures have like sort of something cool about them, so it's not completely boring.
Yeah.
So, have you ever heard of mountain hares?
No.
No, I haven't.
So, basically, hares that only come out, well, mainly come out in the winter. And what they do is basically they've got brown fur throughout like the summer months, and then they shed their fur so that their coat is like a bluish white throughout the winter. I suppose it helps them disguise themselves in with the snow and shit.
Mix in.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But then again, it does say this makes them easier to spot running in the fields, especially to predators like golden eagle. So I guess if you're gonna be a mountain hare running through fields, make sure there's snow on the field.
Yeah.
I kind of do it in Britain, where like we don't get a lot of snow.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, maybe well, we don't have a lot of mountains either, apart from in some parts of Wales and in Scotland. So
Snowdonia.
maybe that's where they are. Yeah, I think actually Snowdonia is one of the places that these mountain hares are found.
Oh, that's.
And I think that was it the Pennines, and then some place in Scotland which I can't remember right now.
I'll have to.
Oh yeah,
we'll have to check them out.
generally have snow. They're the places that they're going to be found basically. Starlings, have you ever heard of them?
Yeah.
Starlings.
Yeah, the birds.
Starlings.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they're like these small birds that sort of come out at winter. And basically the cool thing about them is before they sort of go to bed, they perform like a special dance known as a murmuration in the sky at dusk. So it's like you've probably seen it before. Like it's like a bunch of they like all fly in formation. So I don't feel
yes.
like the evening.
Yeah, I think I know what you're on about.
Yeah,
It's
so
like the birds, the fishes when they swim in a big school.
Yeah. So like imagine that, but with these starlings, it's called a murmuration apparently, and it's like their nighttime bedtime ritual, I guess.
Oh, it is beautiful. Have you ever seen it in person?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, it's amazing. On the
It's all
seafront.
fly in unison, and it's just really cool.
Yeah, it happens in Swansea
It must
sometimes.
be but it's such a precise sort of amazing like choreography and all that. It must be like just like an instinct in their brain to like. You know what I mean? Like how because they get it perfect. Like there's no straggler who's got like 2 left wings flying off somewhere.
Mate,
Go in perfect unison.
2 left wings.
we all know it's God. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me of the Family Guy skit where Peter's recording a plastic bag going in the wind, and he's like, "It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." And then God comes down and he's like, "It's just a bag blowing in the wind."
I don't remember
The last sort of British winter animal I've got is short-eared owls. So they're obviously owls, sort of mostly come out at night. This one is known because it comes out. It's one of the few owls that actually hunt at daylight, and other birds don't sort of scare them away. So you're sort of more likely to see them. So they basically just look like what you'd expect an owl to look like, except they got really short ears.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a wild owl. Nope.
Well, you've never seen a wild owl?
Not in the wild.
I've seen a few. Yeah, I mean,
I've seen bats.
But yeah, the bats are everywhere.
Mhm.
I don't really see owls that much because they're quite dark creatures. Like they got a lot of dark wings and that. But you always hear them.
The whole thing I was saying about the starlings flying in formation I missed that joke. What was that?
I was just laughing at what Ryan said. Oh,
I missed
What?
yeah. It was just the way he said wings and that.
it.
Well,
So,
I'm
well,
a chicken
apparently,
fighter,
like
chicken
birds flying
fighter.
information, isn't it? Because I'm now thinking about it. Like, isn't it something to do with like magnetic fields?
I have
Help them
no
find
idea.
information.
I think that has to do with like their travel paths and like
Yeah,
stuff like
maybe,
that.
yeah.
They're good at that, but maybe not as like as they're swimming around,
Well,
flying
flying
around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. So yeah, that's sort of like the most outrageous winter British animals, I guess. You got a rabbit, an owl, a bird. That sounds about right.
Yeah, for Britain anyway.
Pretty,
Exactly.
pretty, you know, non-scary compared to like other places.
Well,
I mean, like this is the thing. I didn't even realize until like a few months ago that we don't have wolves in the UK. Like I thought they'd be found in
Really?
like forests
Didn't
and
know
stuff.
that.
You know,
no,
and wolves do not exist in the UK, and neither
No,
do
they don't.
bears. I mean, bears is obviously a bit more obvious.
I thought
But I
bears
genuinely
would more than
well,
wolves.
well, it's funny you should mention bears.
Right.
Did you know that bears, grizzly bears especially, can climb trees and fucking fast?
Yeah,
They can do that
we
fast.
googled it last time.
Didn't you mention this last week?
Yeah, we googled it
I'll
last
probably
time.
mention something about grizzly bears, but they're like my favorite animal.
Yeah, they can run at
I'm
like
pretty sure
50
we
miles
mentioned
an hour.
literally climbing trees as well. Yeah.
A
What
polar
we
bear
didn't,
is. Yeah.
what we didn't Google is their biting force.
Oh,
We did not.
So,
Enlighten us.
do you know what a human's biting force is?
What measurement are we using? Like,
PSI.
owies.
PSI.
I
So,
honestly wouldn't even know like how to measure the measurement, so I wouldn't even have a clue how to fathom a guess. Like, is 10 big? Is 100 big? Like, I wouldn't even know.
right,
You know
no.
what I mean?
So, well, an average human biting force is at 126 psi.
Right, okay.
So,
So I'm gonna guess a
fact that-
grizzly bear is something like 6,000.
not quite. A grizzly bear's biting force is 1,160.
It's still like 10 times a human.
That is meant like that will bite your head off.
What was the
instantly.
human again?
160.
No,
Oh.
126.
126. There we
Yeah, you're not coming out of that, are you?
Nah,
are.
like I saw this
So
video.
much like, I don't be funny though. You get bit by a human, it bloody kills.
Oh man,
Imagine what being bit like by a fucking bear with like 1,000.
Have you seen The
whatever
Revenant?
was. Yeah, exactly.
I have actually. It's
Yeah.
He did a bit more. Yeah, but that bear did a bit more than bite him.
Yeah,
Yeah, give him a cheeky little
I
love
was
tap.
listening to this guy on YouTube the other day. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he was out in Alaska, you know, just hunting deer and shit.
Oh yeah.
So he had a gun with him, but then he had a bear charge him, or like fake charge, whatever they do, just to scare him off.
Scare him off.
Yeah.
So obviously he drew the gun, but then when the bear backed off, he was like, right, okay, I thought I pulled the trigger, whatever. When he actually looked at the bullets, they didn't fit in the gun properly.
Right.
So even if he wanted that gun to go off, it wouldn't. He would have been fucked.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh whoa. So
I-
I mean that's pretty lucky. Pretty stupid to bring out the wrong type of bullets, but
I know.
Like we said with bears before, the best thing to do is because they're gonna maul the fuck out of you anyway. So the best thing to do is just play dead. Because apparently they like to play good. So if you're already dead, they might get bored and just leave you alone, or if they think you're dead.
It depends as well. If it's a mother bear, like she'll attack you, then leave you alone. If it's like a male bear, the only reason he'll be attacking you is because he's starving.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't be getting out of that one.
Yeah,
no chance.
You're not outrunning it. You're not out climbing it.
Nah.
You're not out fighting it. So you're pretty much screwed.
Well,
Imagine that. It's like you come across something you cannot win, and I don't know what you would feel in that.
I saw a video of this rambler, and he was on this path, and I think it was just some sort of wild cat. It was just some mad like wild cat looking thing, and it must have had its cubs nearby or something, and it was stalking him. You know, where they put their head down and they go like plop plop plop, and they go super quiet and smooth. And
Was this like UK or?
no, I think it was like in America or Canada or somewhere. But he was just like backing up slowly and going no when it like did a little like fake charge. But,
I think I've seen kind of some videos like that with like people cycling and then all of a sudden they're going through this forest path on a bike and all of a sudden they see a bear chasing after them. They're like, oh shit, and they're like a live recording.
yeah. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
The only man alive who can outrun a bear, Keemstar.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I don't think the boys are either. Oh God, I've not.
Nah, I'm ready. Don't you worry.
Yeah, you're there. You're there.
The end of that song
Yeah.
kind of
Save
snuck
us.
up on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I can't believe that. Rhys is talking to his brother, and Adam's like, "Oh yeah, this is a good time to unmute."
Oh, right. So that
Absolute numpty.
was Deuteronomy.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah, said it right.
Sound it out.
Yeah. I
I'm
did
not
it.
gonna bother trying to pronounce that, boys. Tell you what.
We're past it. Don't worry.
I mean, Adam. Ryan can't really talk about not being able to pronounce song names when we've seen some of the songs he listens to.
Get fucked.
Yeah, I mean, just from the song names.
There's some song names I can't say on Twitch because we'll get banned.
Yeah, I'd avoid it.
Yeah.
I'd avoid it. Right, so I think that puts us to Masterblind. Lovely. So a little summary. So we are going to spout out 5 questions, right, towards each other. Have you got 5 questions?
Yep.
All right. On a subject, right, that's definitely chosen by the questionee. Right?
Absolutely, they're complete experts in it.
So yeah, so we've had to like find questions on stuff they've asked for, right? So who wants to go first?
It's up to you, Ad.
Oh,
Do you want to go first this time?
yeah, I'll kick it off. I will kick it off. Now, we've spoken about Family Guy a couple times in this show already, right?
Yeah.
And that's what mine's about. Or that's what you've already chosen. So subliminal.
This might actually be my jam.
We'll see, and we'll actually be able to keep score now as well. Right, here we go. So, question number 1 to both of you. In 2009, Family Guy made a joke about a famous male personality being a woman. Who was the famous personality they joked about?
I know this. It's
Yeah.
it's Bruce / Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got it right. That's mad though, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did
Well,
they...
I mean, yeah. What do you mean?
Well, I mean that's so specific.
Have you not seen The Simpsons?
No, I think that were you saying they predicted it?
Or was
Yeah,
he
they
like
did.
a cross-dresser? Was there like knowledge
Oh,
of it?
yeah. What the scene was? They were doing something for like the guys abroad. So then when they were putting like a show on for them, so then
Yeah.
they brought out Brewster Jenner, who came out dancing in that way, if you know what I mean.
Oh, what? He actually did it?
Yeah.
Well,
No, he didn't. It's a fucking cartoon, so he didn't actually do
Yeah,
it.
no, I've seen this skit, but I'm saying...
Well, I assumed that the news had already come out and they were just making a joke about it. You're saying that they actually predicted it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was in 2009. Family Guy made the joke about it. I think it was...
I don't know when.
I think it was... The articles maybe said 2016? I'm not sure, but that's mad.
Oh. I mean, after Simpsons had all those predictions, Family Guy had to get one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, you both got that right. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 2. How much does a main cast member make per episode?
Ooh, I'm gonna go for $1 million.
What?
Go for. I'm probably gonna go for $2.5 grand.
Okay, you've gone very, very different here.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking, it's one of the...
Per episode, like £1 million per episode. That's retarded.
Well, no, it's not really. Like,
Yeah.
these are Hollywood actors. They do get paid that kind of shit.
Yeah, but not for a single episode of Family Guy.
Well,
Do you know how many
alright,
episodes there are?
There's over
it may not be-
300.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, they're obviously not paying them for all 300 episodes at once, and it may not be a million, but I bet it's not that far off.
All right, so what, Rhys, you're going for $1 million, and
Oh.
Ryan, you're going for $2,000?
2.5.
2.5 bags. All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely more than 2.5.
it's somewhere in between. It's $225,000.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's quite
So
a bit.
they get
innit?
$1 million after 4 episodes, so I wasn't that far off.
Yeah, but you was pretty.
I mean, I was closer than $2,500.
Imagine that.
think-
That's like
You think they're living off $2,500? They're fucking
Nah, but
celebrities.
think like if they're pumping out, you know, an episode
But
every
this-
week.
There's League
Reach, it's
2
more than-
footballers who get paid more than that.
So, no, but if
You'd
they're
have to
pumping out an
sign on.
episode every week, that's more than like triple than what we're on.
Well, did you know that actually on Family Guy, sort of it takes a year to record one episode?
I
The
did
reason
not.
why, because obviously the animation takes so long, but the reason, but what they do is they basically make 28 episodes or however many's in the season all at the same time.
Yeah.
well, like a batch.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the smartest way to do it. All right. Well, so you both got that one wrong. All right. And Rhys, I'm not going to give you a point because I am probably not going to get
Oh,
any
that's fine.
myself. So
If we do Prices Right rules, then I was $1 over, so it doesn't count anymore.
you're going home empty-handed. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Next question. What's the main? This isn't the question. What's the main guy called? Is it Seth MacFarlane?
Seth MacFarlane, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so him, right? He still has a plane ticket from 2011. What flight was the ticket for?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Do we just have to say the destination, or
I wouldn't
It's
say where it
obviously-
ended.
It's obviously circled around some kind of event, so maybe it was like,
Yeah.
don't know what the time of this was, but like maybe like
2000
Malaysian plane went missing or something.
2011. Oh, yeah, 2011.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
right, yeah.
I don't actually know, but I don't know when this was. I don't think it was that long ago.
I
but
reckon
I'm just gonna
he's-
say the Malaysian airplane that went missing.
I reckon it was gonna be his plane ticket going to Los Angeles or something.
What I'm essentially saying is,
Oh, I'm a
he was-
dickhead.
you fucked it up, haven't you?
I fucked up the question.
You idiot. Go on.
I have fucked up the question so hard. It was a plane ticket from 2001, mate.
Oh my
Oh
god.
well, that's obvious what it was then.
Oh my god.
that was my initial guess.
I'm so sorry.
So it
Oh,
was
my
9/11.
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll not count that one. So we're still on 1 point apiece, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's weird, isn't it? He was meant to be on that flight.
I know. How weird is that?
A coincidence.
The thing is, though,
it's
if he did get on that flight, we wouldn't have Family Guy or anything like that.
No.
No.
I think we'd have the first like 2 seasons of Family Guy because it started in like 99.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but nothing
We'd have the
one
best.
today.
We'd have the best of Family Guy.
I am gonna actually speed through the rest of mine, right? Okay, so how many of you got a point for that? All right, you both got a
I
point.
think
'Cause I
both got a
fucked it
point
up.
for.
Sweet.
No, let's just ignore that question. So we're both on 1 point each because we
right.
both got the same question. The first
Alright.
question right.
1 point each. All right, here we go. How many times has the Parents Television Council named Family Guy the worst TV show of the week?
Christ.
The week. Ooh, this is
Yeah.
going to be. Okay, I'm going to say 53 times.
Okay, and Ryan?
I'm just gonna go 121.
Oh, okay, right. Rhys, you're actually pretty close. 44 times.
Oh, I was over, so.
Oh, you're empty-handed again, but you're close. You're close.
Getting
44
closer.
times they've been
Yeah.
thingied. All
I
right.
mean, it doesn't surprise me. They're the same people who are like, Pokemon is from the devil, you know, demonic creatures.
Joy.
What is it? Spirits from Africa.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the last question. In every single episode, at least one utterance of the phrase "blank" can be heard. What's the phrase?
Every single episode. See, I know that they did one F-bomb per season, I think. So it's not that because this is per episode.
No.
Right. I don't know if this is the answer. We're just going to fathom a guess. So it's shut up, Meg.
No. Oh,
You're not supposed to tell
Brian,
me.
what's yours? Brian, what's yours?
I don't know. Is it I don't know. I'm sorry, Lois.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
That is a good one.
No, it's not. And Rhys, surprise, surprise, no, it's not your one either.
Yeah.
It's actually what the hell?
All right.
Really?
Yeah, that makes sense. Peter is always saying, "What the hell?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Now
makes sense.
we're at a bit of a crossroads here because I think we've just come up to a time on the schedule where we're meant to do something else, but you've still got.
Screw
we
it.
need to go.
Let's just we'll go over a little bit. I've got mine's pretty simple anyway. It shouldn't take long.
Yeah, go on.
So we drew that one then, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
game.
cool. All right.
What was it? 2 points each?
I think it was 1 point each. In our specialty subject, as you know.
Yeah.
So mine is my subject that you two obviously chose was horses. So we'll go for first question. What is the average
Horses.
lifespan? Yeah, horses. Horses.
For fuck's sakes.
You guys chose the subject.
Right, hang on. Alright, so is it just me, or did you always have that one girl in school who liked horses a bit too much?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Without it.
posh, like, and
Literally.
So question 1. What is the average lifespan of a horse?
40.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
for
I'll say to the nearest. I'll do the same. Price is Right score. So if you get one under, is correct. But if you get
Yeah.
one over, is wrong.
I'm gonna go for 16 years.
Ooh, well, Ryan was closer because it's actually 25 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
thought it
right.
was like the bigger.
So does
you were.
Ryan get the point for that now? Because he was, even though
No,
he was.
because I was a lot under. I wasn't just one under.
Yeah,
No, you
fair
have to
enough,
get the
fair
question right. Maybe we should avoid
Yeah.
the numbers, but
enough. Yeah, well, screw it.
yeah.
Okay, so this question 2, is my favorite question.
Oh yeah.
What body part is bigger on a horse than on any other land mammal?
6.
uh.
It's
Oh.
the head.
You're saying head.
I'm not going into what you're baiting me to say, Rhys.
Well, what I'm saying is, so every single land mammal, so you got to think everything, elephants, everything.
I know.
So if you think a horse has got a bigger head than an elephant, go for it. But
Thing is, I know the answer. Me and Adam both have.
I know which answer you want to say.
I'm gonna. All
Try
right.
a
I'm gonna
picture
go
picture.
with. I'm gonna go with nose.
Okay. Do horses have noses?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's more of a
Yeah.
snout.
now I'm doubting my answer.
You know what? I'll say it. It's horse's penis.
Okay, so are you sticking with horse's nose, Adam?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're both wrong, and Ryan's a dirty bastard.
Get fucked.
It's actually their eyes.
Oh, for
Horses got
fuck.
bigger eyes. Any other land mammal.
I mean, it's got a pretty big eye on its penis.
Oh Jesus
Well.
Christ! Man.
Ryan, you would know, Ryan. I don't have experience in that.
Son, you live in Penland. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Okay, so how long? Question 3: How long have horses been domesticated for? Obviously, Obviously, this is a sort of to the nearest sort of 100 years. I'll give you. I guess.
2,000 years.
Okay, and what are you saying, Ryan?
3,000. Fuck it.
Well, you're both wrong, and I'm not giving you any points because you're quite far away. It's actually over 5,000 years.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
When you think about it, it's pretty crazy. Like going by sort of 2,000 years since Christianity and Jesus Christ and all that. So 5,000 years, 3,000 years before that is how long we've had horses domesticated.
Imagine the first one to get on a horse
Yeah.
and go, fucking hell, this is fast.
Well, perfect segue into my next question.
Oh, yeah.
What is the fastest recorded speed of a horse?
70?
70 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 48 miles per hour.
All right, Ryan's close, but you're both wrong.
Oh,
It's actually 55 miles per hour.
Oh, God.
damn.
Which again is pretty quick.
What? A horse can run as fast as a bear?
But that's the fast. I'm not saying every horse can run that fast. That's just the fastest recorded speed of a horse. So maybe they had a particularly
Yeah,
fast
that's what
horse.
I'm saying. Or maybe they got a particularly fast bear, but...
The average horse probably runs a little bit slower than 55 miles per hour, but just that's the fastest recorded.
Oh, okay. Well.
So right now, I think... Have either of you had any questions right? No, you haven't.
Nah, we haven't.
Nah.
Okay, so last question then.
Yeah.
What is a young male horse called?
Is it a buck?
Because your guess, okay? What about you, Ray?
I'm gonna go with a calf. I think it's similar to another animal, though.
Yeah, well, I can tell you now a calf is a baby cow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's not buck either.
Oh, what?
I think buck is
Buck's a
maybe
deer.
like a donkey or something, or a deer, yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think it's a male deer, I think.
Yeah.
But no, a young male horse is actually called a colt.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So,
okay. Makes
Great
sense.
job on your specialty subject, guys. You both scored 0.
We nailed it.
Draw. Hey, we're drawing everywhere here. All equal.
What, have I got a point?
Oh, well, no, but you and Ryan both had 0 points, so you finished 0-0.
Oh, alright.
Still
Well,
a draw.
Hey, look, Rhys, in our questions, me and you had 1 point, so you know.
Yeah, which is another draw. So we're just drawing everywhere. We're all equal.
We're artists, if you will.
it's all to play for.
Artist inequality. Should we dive into some Speedy Media?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, cool.
What should we start off with? So we got movie, TV, games, and whatever other kind of media. It'll be our recommendation.
I'll start off with some movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marvel have got a new film coming out in 2021. I'm not
Okay.
sure what month. They've just said 2021 at some point. So, but it's going to be Black Widow, the prequel for Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, I've heard about this. It's
I've
it's
seen
been
the
happening
trailer
for a while.
It looks really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I know.
And on the same subject of Marvel coming up films, they've also got another one called Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness coming out. And we mentioned WandaVision on the last show, and I think WandaVision leads into the Doctor Strange film, so that's cool as well.
Is one any good?
Yeah, WandaVision is amazing.
I haven't seen it yet.
Watched the first 5 episodes. I think there's one more episode out that I haven't seen yet. Really good stuff.
Oh, that was that creepy 50s show, wasn't it?
It's sort of like a sitcom type thing, but the main characters are Wanda Maximoff, who is Scarlet Witch, and Vision.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's more to it than meets the eye. It's just there's something.
Yeah,
It's
I
only
imagined it. Yeah. So I've got another film for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right.
a film called Free Guy. Have you heard of it?
Nope.
So it's Ryan Reynolds, so obviously going to be a banger.
Yeah.
But he is playing an NPC in a open world game, so to speak.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
So,
I love,
so
I
we're gonna
love
see
that
it.
concept.
So we're gonna see it. So take GTA. We're gonna see it from an NPC's point of view.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to see that film.
I've seen the trailer for it. It is amazing. I'm not gonna say anything because there is a bit of a spoiler in the trailer, but it looks amazing.
What was it called again?
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Like, just that concept alone sounds amazing, and then you stick Ryan Reynolds in there. Like,
I know, it's even better.
yeah. Is that out already, or is it just coming out though?
Nah, it's coming 21st of May, 2021.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be a good one.
Have you guys got any movies?
I've got a movie. It's an older one. It's
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan. So he's done things like Interstellar, The Prestige, Inception,
Batman.
all. The Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's an older one. It's called Memento. Yeah, any of you seen it?
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay, so basically, it's one of those mindfuck films.
Ugh.
So basically, Guy Pearce stars as a man who has amnesia, basically, and he has short-term memory loss approximately every 15 minutes.
Ooh.
So he's essentially searching for people who attacked him and killed his wife, and all he's got to go on is he's got these Polaroid photographs which have got like certain clues or whatever, and he like tattoos himself with information that he needs to track that he can't remember. If he learns something, he knows he's going to be like he forgets his memory 15 minutes, so he tattoos shit on his body and shit.
Does he tattoo it himself or?
On his own body, yeah. So he'll just like important information he'll tattoo on himself so he doesn't forget it when because obviously every 15 minutes he forgets his own memory.
Does he put
So
like an escape route of something on there?
I mean, you're
Or is
asking
that just
very
from a film?
detailed things. I don't know, but basically he just uses tattoos and Polaroids to sort of try and remember the shit he needs to remember to try and find out who killed his wife when he loses memory every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, but the reason why the film is so memorable, I suppose, is because, ironically, the film is presented as two different sequences of scenes interspersed during the film. So, like, there's like black and white scenes which are shown chronologically in order of when they happened, and then there's color sequences that happen in reverse order. So you're watching a scene and it's in color. That means it's happening, and then the next scene that's in color happened before the first scene that was in color. Do you get what I mean?
Oh yeah, that would head fuck me.
I think.
And then the black and white scenes are all going in the correct order, but the color scenes are going in reverse, and then they're sort of like interspersed together. And at the end of the film, then the two sequences meet, producing one complete and cohesive narrative. So it's a really cool film.
Very nice.
Most of Nolan's films.
That
really
sounds like the type of film where you wouldn't get it until the very last
cool.
scene.
And
you're like,
you have to rewatch it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. You definitely get more out of the film the more you rewatch it because you notice things.
Yeah.
And that.
For sure. I don't have a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a TV show that I found out about recently. It's called Barry, right?
Harry.
Yeah. You know, have you seen Superbad?
Have?
I
Right.
have not.
Seriously?
Oh, come on.
Genuine.
Come on, Ryan. It's a
That's-
modern classic.
That surprised
seen
me.
it.
Watch Superbad.
Watch it, seriously.
If
I'm
it's on
trying-
Netflix, I give it a watch.
I'm trying to think about how else to
I think it
describe
is.
this actor then. You know the cop that isn't Seth Rogen?
Yes.
Yes, his name is Bill Hader, is it?
I'm not too
I
sure.
think his name is. I'm pretty sure it's Bill
Bill
Hader.
Hader.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, that
Hader.
guy anyway. He basically plays this ex-military guy who is like a hitman type thing. It's like a comedy TV show on HBO, and
Nice.
and he is like trying to get out of this hitman lifestyle. He gets into like an acting class, and he's like an everyman, so you kind of feel a bit sorry for him in that. But it's quite funny. It's a good watch.
Yeah, I mean Bill Hader's hilarious, so I'm not surprised that it's funny. I need to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. So that was Barry, and that's on
Love
HBO.
the name, by the way. Love
Sweet.
the name.
Yeah.
Have you guys got any games coming out?
I don't have any games or music. I have a book which I'll do last, but you guys, if you got any
Okay.
music or games,
So,
I'm out.
I do have a game.
Yeah, what is it?
So there is a new Lego Star Wars game coming out.
Ooh.
It's going to be called the Skywalker Saga.
it's basically episodes 1 to 9, I guess.
Yeah, essentially. But
So I think they already did episodes 1 to 6. So I think what they'll probably do is they'll sort of remaster the 1 to 6 and then make 7, 8, 9 to add to it.
yeah, but it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lego games, like you got Lego Batman, all that jazz. They've
Yeah.
always been amazing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I bought on my Switch. I think it was last year. I bought Lego Harry Potter collection. I had
Yeah,
so much fun with that game.
I know.
It's such a good game, and it's just
What-
like
What Lego game do I have? I think I had Lego Batman on my Xbox 360.
well,
Such a
I
good game.
don't know about the game, but I've seen the Lego Batman movie, and that was amazing.
That is amazing as well.
Oh, that was
It's one of my
good.
favorite Batman films.
Did you guys see? What was the?
No, but no joke, though, seriously.
Did you guys watch the Lego movie?
Yes, I didn't like the first one. The second one was all right.
Honestly, I kind of like them both. They're both
I
really
thought
good.
they were pretty good.
Yeah.
I tend to like the spin-off Lego movies rather like Lego Ninjago, Lego Batman. They were good. The main Lego movies, I mean, they were decent, yeah, but I just preferred the story for the other ones.
Yeah, I get
Mhm.
it. Right then,
So
Rhys,
you,
what
you
was your book?
Lad, did you say you've got nothing else?
Yeah, no, I want to hear about your book.
Right, cool. So this book, I started reading it yesterday and I finished it yesterday. Took me about 11 hours, but a day off work, so I thought, why not read a book? I'm surprised I got through it all, but it was so good I just couldn't stop reading it.
Yeah.
500 pages. So it's basically called Skywood by Brandon Sanderson. It's sort of like a sci-fi young adult novel, and so it's set in the distant future where these humans crash landed on a planet called Detritus 80 years ago.
Okay.
The planet is inhabitable. No, the planet is habitable rather, but the surface is like ripe with like fallen debris because the planet's got like a metal armor that orbits around it, and obviously over the years that metal armor has been broken up into pieces. So like they come down from the atmosphere and crash onto the surface. So because of that, they all live like in caverns and shit. So basically, the story follows Spencer, a 17-year-old girl whose father's been a pilot, who died in an ongoing war with this mysterious race called the Krell. They're basically aliens who come down through the debris and attack every now and again.
No.
So basically, her dad sort of died in one of these battles, and the story goes that he fled from his team, so he's been branded a coward, and because of that, his daughter's basically like, "Oh, you're the coward's daughter." She basically wants to become a pilot to clear her father's name and prove that her family aren't cowards. So yeah, it's an amazing book. Like the characters are great.
It does sound like pretty good.
It's fast paced. It's basically like imagine a book that was just the starship fight scenes from Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
So it's just kind of that basically, but it's really really good, really good. And like the villain, proper fleshed out. And like at the beginning of the book, you're sort of like, this villain's a dick. At the end of the book, you're like, I can see where the villain's coming from, and that's the best type of villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What was
yeah,
it, like
really,
sympathetic?
really good book. Yeah, or even if it's not sympathetic, but you understand their logic type of thing.
Yeah. What was the name of it again?
It's Skywood by
Skyward.
Brandon Sanderson.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I'm going to be reading the sequel soon. So I'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. We'll eagerly wait.
Very clutch. Right. What we got now?
Is Corner.
Reddit corner. I think we've all got. Well, Rhys, you've got some stuff for this, and Brian.
Nah, I'm sorry, I didn't have a chance today.
Those in the chat who
right.
sort of maybe their first time here or missed this segment before. Essentially, we just find something interesting on Reddit and just talk about it. Essentially.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to crack on?
Yeah, sure, cool. All right. So today on a subreddit called r/Today I Learned.
Oh yeah.
So obviously, just some cool facts you might not know. So let's go with the first one. Today I learned Whoopi Goldberg is the only person to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, a Tony, and Nickelodeon's Kid Choice Award.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just love that they've listed off. I love that this fact they've listed off these amazing like Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, Tonys, and the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Award.
What did she do at Nickelodeon?
No, it's Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Award. So basically, she probably was in like a kids' film or something, and they were just like, "Oh, she was our favorite for the kids' film."
Yeah, true.
It's not necessarily just Nickelodeon stuff. If you know what I mean.
I think she does a lot of charity work. I might be wrong in.
Yeah. I think she probably does. Yeah, she seems like the type to do that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another fun fact: today I learned that Guinness beer and Guinness World Records originated from the same company.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't think that the companies are actually related now, but I think that the parent company for both used to be like the same. and I think they've now split off into their own separate things.
I thought it was like a sponsor. You know, like you get the
Oh yeah,
football.
that's a good point. But no, apparently it's not. But that makes sense though.
Yeah. But
today I learned, I mean, I knew this one. Maybe you two will as well. But today I learned the most common given name in the world is Mohammed.
yeah, that's in Superbad.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's a good point actually. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, basically Mohammed. Yeah, because he's like, have you know it's the most common name in the world, dickhead, or something like
Read
that.
a book. Yeah.
Yeah. As. Yeah. No. So yeah, it's the most common given name in the world, or like variations of the spelling of that name. You know, it's just like Mohammed, Muhammad.
Mohammed. Yeah.
Yeah. And my last one, which is probably the most interesting one. Today I learned the Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, his real name is Norville Rogers.
What? As in the character?
The character's real name is Norville Rogers.
That's a pretty shaggy name, I think.
Well.
What?
No, I mean, you know, imagine Scooby-Doo trying to pronounce that. So I think it's best if they change it to Shaggy.
Yeah.
So that's all the interesting today learned facts I've got. But you've got something to add, I believe?
Yeah. All right. I could only find a few basic ones. Reddit seems to be quite hard to navigate for me. I don't know what it is.
It's it can be a bit intimidating when you're like sort of first on there, but yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah. So the first thing I've got here is I think it was on what was it, Ask Reddit? And it's
a good source for pretty much a ton of stuff.
It says, what first date behavior is a deal breaker? Right? And it was it was the first reply that got me, right? It was taking me to a multi-level marketing seminar. Imagine that.
I want to meet the guy who thinks that that's, you know, romantic.
Taking a girl out. Oh, you're right, love. Do you want to?
Who is it? Like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory?
I don't know, but bloody hell! I guess you might get like a free drink.
Yeah.
All right, love. We're gonna come in and learn about the stock market.
Yeah. Do you want a 500% increase on your love and money? Jesus Christ.
Take my webinar for only $79.99 per minute. You can get rich.
It must have been a goof. That was his ploy. Imagine going on Tinder going, yeah, I'm gonna get some pyramid scheme people.
You know?
Nah, but it's like if you don't want to go out with a girl, you just got to tell them.
I agree, but I'm saying some people are like,
oh yeah,
they're too nice for their own good, kind of thing.
Weenies. Yeah, but
Weenie Hut Junior.
Yeah, no, I think it's just plain and simple. All right, it's Nando's, it's maybe cinema, and then
It's gotta be a cheeky Nando's, so
you go home separately.
Oh, yeah.
Not just have a Nando's, it's just gotta be a cheeky Nando's.
Yeah, I've only ever had Nando's once, and I didn't rate it.
Same.
Genuinely never had Nando's.
It just seems like glorified KFC.
What I did have the other day, now that they've opened Taco Bell.
Did you actually have a taco?
No, I didn't have a taco yet because the queues are ridiculous. But I managed to get in there for like 5 minutes once, and I bought some churros. Then this is the thing: they're nice. I have a feeling they would be nicer if they were actually hot, but mine came sort of lukewarm. And they didn't come with any kind. I expected like a chocolate dip or like a caramel dip or just something to dip it in, but there was nothing. But it's basically just fried dough, absolutely doused in sugar. So like, it was cool. It was fine. They were cheap. Mexican actually.
Fuck. Whatever.
Well, not all the same, you know, right?
Huh?
Not all the same.
True.
Oh my god! I just looked at the schedule. Let's wrap this up. We'll, I reckon, come back next time with more Reddit stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
That's fine.
Keep them hooked, mate. So I think that puts us to Would You Lie to Me? Bow, bow, bow.
Yes.
Right. So in this feature, right, we're going to spout out 3 factoids. And one of them is going to be a lie. The other 2 are going to be true. Our job is to guess which one is which. Rhys, do you want to go first, mate? Oh,
Sure.
yeah. Don't look at chat just in case, because chat helps sometimes.
Yeah. No worries. So the first one, Would You Lie to Me, is about Mars.
Whoa, do it.
All these 3 facts is about Mars, basically.
Mine's not.
So,
true,
okay. A day on Mars is only 37 minutes longer than a day on Earth. However, a year on Mars is twice the length of a year on Earth. That's fact 1.
Right.
Fact 2, Mars has 3 moons, Phobos, Deimos, and Mythos. Fact
Right.
3, humans first landed a craft on Mars in 1976. I'll quickly run through those again. So fact 1, a day on Mars is only 37 minutes longer than a day on Earth. However, a year on Mars is twice the length of a year on Earth.
Okay.
Fact 2 is Mars has 3 moons, Phobos, Deimos, and Mythos. And fact 3, humans first landed a craft on Mars in 1976.
When you say landed, do you mean we put
On the ground,
something
like.
on there, like landed it safely?
As in a spacecraft of some kind, not necessarily manned by humans, because obviously we haven't done that. Just like a craft landed on the Mars surface for the first time in 1976.
Was it functional after it landed?
Oh, I don't know the details. I just know this.
What was the pilot's name? No.
Well,
I'm going to
just
go for the third one was a lie.
humans first landed a craft on Mars in 1976.
Yeah, I think that's a lie.
Okay, Ad?
I will go for the first one.
The day on Mars, 37 minutes, but a year on Mars is twice as long as Earth.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you had 2 chances to get it right, and you're both wrong.
Like
What?
Really, if you'd actually like paid attention to this, you might have even got it, because Mars doesn't have 3 moons; it has 2 moons. If you actually listen to the name of the moons, I said Phobos, Deimos, and Mythos.
Pretty sure it can.
Well, I don't know about moon stuff, mate.
Yeah, but like Mythos, like what is a myth?
And I was gonna say because it's for the day, the day cycle. It's the rotation of the planet, isn't it? Not necessarily orbiting the sun.
So Mars basically takes just as long as Earth. Well, it's like 37 minutes longer, but it's not much longer.
Yeah.
But then Mars itself takes much longer to actually get around the sun or something. So like,
yeah,
basically a year on Mars is twice the length of Earth. But then it's 37 minutes longer.
The day is the rotation of the planet, and then
the
year is the rotation of the thing around whatever sun. Okay, cool. We've learned something.
Yes.
Sweet. Does that mean it's my go?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. Question number 1. A megalodon, those ancient shark things, right? If stood from tail to mouth vertically, would almost be as tall as the Burj Khalifa. Fact number 2. The 100 folds in a chef's hat are said to represent 100 ways to cook an egg. Right?
Say it again. I'll just run through them again at the end.
The third one is Queen Elizabeth II is a trained mechanic. Right. Fact number 1: a megalodon, if stood from tail to mouth vertically, would be almost as tall as the Burj Khalifa. Fact number 2: the 100 folds in a chef's hat are said to represent 100 ways to cook an egg. And fact number 3: Queen Elizabeth II is a trained mechanic.
Brian, I'll let you answer first.
I don't know. Now, knowing Queen Elizabeth, it is entirely possible that she's a fucking trained mechanic. Because how bored could she get? Honestly.
Yeah.
But you take up pottery.
What does she do in her day-to-day life? Honestly. Other than just sit in Buckingham Palace, watch TV or something.
COD.
Fucking play some Warzone.
What's your answer, right?
I'm gonna go for the Megalodon one. I think that's a lie.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
I know for a fact Queen Elizabeth II was a mechanic because she was so in World War II. So I know that's true. So
Rhys, I'm smart.
the other two, the thing with the Megalodon one is you said almost as tall as. I mean, that's subjective. That could be like 100 meters below, 10 meters below. So I'm gonna say that that's also true. So I'm gonna go for the cook's hat with the 100 folds. I think that's complete bullshit.
okay. So, what did you say, Ryan?
The Megalodon was a lie.
Oh, Ryan, you
I
got
said
it
the
right.
cook's hat. Oh.
Rhys, get fucked, nerd. Try to.
I'm a nerd. You got the question right.
So
Rhys trying to do it smart.
It's a 50-50 shot, you know. But I knew that the Queen was a mechanic in World War II, so I at least eliminated that one.
yeah.
Hang on, Ad. Can we go back a minute? What is the actual name for a chef's hat?
Good question.
It's
I
all right.
just want to hear him say it.
How am I gonna say this? It's TOQUE. Toque. Toig. Toig.
Toque?
Toik.
What is a chef's hat called? It's called a toque,
A talk.
which is Arabic for hat.
Oh, Arabic.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Eventually, the hat became known as a toque blanche, or white hat.
I mean that's
Sweet.
easier, isn't it?
How big is a megalodon?
I don't know.
Clearly under, well under 829
Yeah.
meters, which is how
I
big
was
the
going to
British
say
Khalifa is.
that would have been a bit of a stretch.
But the thing is, it's in the water, so like it could have been massive, and plus it's ancient. So like it could have been massive, like genuinely that big, and we wouldn't really like. It's not like you've seen a megalodon every day. Do you know what I mean?
True.
I was trying to trick you.
Yeah,
But
you
Ryan,
did. So
you didn't see through it. Ryan knew.
I had some great vision. I did.
You had a hunchicle. Nice.
Hunch.
my record for Would You Lie to Me is pretty good. So I'll take this loss this time.
Hey, shagged it, mate.
Oh wait, Ryan got a point there. Hold on, I need to log that.
Yeah, Ryan did, yeah.
Logging it in the database. Cool.
Ryan, do you have Would You Lie to Me?
I do not know. I have not had a chance today. I do
Well,
apologize.
that's a good wet fart there. Now. Wow.
I'll read back to him and get some more questions right, mate.
So
I think that brings us quite comfortably to the end of the show.
yeah,
Look at that. Look
been
at the
pretty good
schedule as well. Such a good timing.
Yeah, not bad.
Right on schedule. We'll have to sort of get some would you rathers from the chat, or if they want to like send it in to us on Facebook or something. So the next time we'll have some prepared from them.
Yeah.
Or if you listen to us on YouTube, leave in the comments. We'll just try and collect as many as we can, and use them for the next time.
Yeah. Oh crap! We don't know when we're going to be back yet.
I would argue. I would say probably within 2 weeks, because I think next week is a bit tight for all of our schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not looking great.
We'll do it as soon as we can, but obviously with the lockdown, we've sort of got to work around it and with our work schedules.
So yeah, maybe next week, maybe the week after.
If we do have an extra week off, though, at least that gives people time to sort of give their ideas, suggestions for would you rather. Or
I like your thinking, Rhys. Like it.
But like I said before, though, it's like even with like stuff like Speedy Media, if they have a film or a song or game to suggest, bring it up. We'll bring it up in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. We're pretty open to.
Obviously, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff as well.
Yeah. Thank you to any new followers and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Thank you to Owen for following earlier.
Yeah.
Much appreciated,
Thank you
my
very
guy.
much.
Top lad, mate.
Absolutely, yes.
Top lad. Right.
So
that is goodbye from Adam.
goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
All right. Goodbye.
Live it.
See you later.